how do the people you want opportunities with see your value? You see how I'm sitting right here, and everybody you just named is sitting right here with me. My partners are sitting right here. Everywhere I go, my partners are with me. If I'm in Dubai, if I'm in Africa, if I'm in Morocco, if I'm in Ghana, you there with me. Because I'm a rep this set. You got to show your partners how valuable you are.
That's right.
Do you just do what's required, or do you go above and beyond?
Right.
I want to go above and beyond.
I never ran for me.
Do you have tons of free time? Do you have loads of extra money lying around? Do you struggle to drive without being micromanaged? Introducing Having a Girlfriend. Having a girlfriend is the #1 way to ensure all of your extra energy is used up. With this exclusive offer, you get to be responsible for the happiness of 2 people instead of just 1. Why pursue your dreams when you could pour all your time into low ROI activities, including going out on dates, taking expensive vacations, and spending countless hours on emotional support?
When I was single, I had a lot of freedom and was always happy. But now that I have a girlfriend, I have somebody who constantly wants to know what I'm thinking about. Now I finally hate my life.
Come on, babe, let's go shopping.
Right away, dear.
Admit it, life is boring without frequent childlike emotional breakdowns. Spice it up by getting a girlfriend today.
Men don't want to marry anymore because the risk outweighs the benefits. There's a risk that comes with marriage that essentially only benefits a woman. A man marries you and can only hope that one day you don't wake up and say, I feel like I don't love you anymore and I want to leave, and you can't do anything about it. According to ASA, 70 to 80% of divorces are initiated by women. Among college-educated women, it jumps to 90%. You know what's crazy? I mean, a lot of us women don't have anything a man actually wants that we can bring to the table.
Well, chat, this is what has happened so far, okay? So 1, my ex-girlfriend has sued me, and the court sent me an official document for a case. I am not telling any more details of this because it is confidential, okay? I am taking this to court against her, to be honest. And it's...
Yo. Anybody here in a relationship?
No. Not anymore. She just broke up with me because I shot her in Rust.
Oh, that's okay. Mine did the same thing, but because I punched her in RP.
People saw something and are now speculating about what it means, and the problem is that they don't understand how these things work whatsoever. I will tell you with 100% confidence, I am not married. I was never married, and honestly, like everybody that's been watching the stream for like 6 years, okay, know my exact mindset about this, that I would probably never get married for the rest of my life. Okay, it's not something that interests me. I think people do it out of like customs or whatever. I don't see any value in it. Okay, well, dude, what about the thing that would require you to understand how these things work and put 2 and 2 together? But I can't do it for you. Also, nobody in
XQC and his relationship and became a millionaire. And just after they broke up, Adapter took his hardworking money. XQC have been streaming 12 to 24 hours a day for many years now, delivering content like nobody else. And he's my favorite streamer. So be careful if you're a hardworking guy or woman and join a relationship, because they can take everything from you in the future. You never know somebody's real intentions.
Hello, XQC. This is Adept's lawyer. I'm sending this message to you to remind you that the McLaren isn't yours, bucko. Also, your last 3 relationships with the women didn't work out. Maybe try some of those femboys you like so much instead. Get the juice.
You know, in life, you always show up, right? And you get a participation ticket every day. And what you do, at some point, you'll hit the juice, right? Even if you show up and you don't get it 100 times in a row, maybe at some point you'll get it, right? But if you have no names in the hats, how can you expect to be drawn from the hat? You can't. Every day you gotta put your name in it. At some point it goes juicer mode. You gotta believe. You gotta believe in yourself and what you do.
All right. Oh, whoa. How's everybody doing today? Oh my goodness, man. What a day. Did I prep? I think we all know the answer. Nope. But I still got a great show for you guys. We're talking about, you saw the thumbnail, you saw it. How men lose. Why do we keep losing? We keep losing. You think you're winning, but you're still losing. You're like, God damn, I thought I won. I thought this was over. And nope. No, it's not over. It's not over. That's right. XQCL's in the chat. Because we got to talk about some stuff, right? And I think y'all know what we got to talk about. And when I got the information yesterday, I shared it with Drama Court. Shout out to Drama Court. And they like, go live right now. They like, go live. You got the info, go live. And I'm like, I don't really feel like it, guys. They're like, you'll get so many. I'm like, look, guys, here's the pictures. Put them out there. And I think Austin Mistakes or something, whatever his name is, you know him. He went live. He got the glory. Shout out to him. Appreciate him. But today we gonna dig a little deeper. You dig, bro. You like to dig. We gonna dig a little deeper, man. The plot thickens, man. Just when you think it's over, just when you're like, oh, we're close to getting out the woods and we're about to see the end of this. And next thing you know, these pictures pop up. You like, Henry, what pictures are you talking about? Okay. Give me a second. Okay. So this is kind of a hint, right? You like, Henry, y'all remember this picture? Y'all have to remember this picture, right? You have to remember it because it was a big ordeal. And this is the main event. So we're not just gonna skip to this. Someone said it has to be Cap. You hoping it's Cap. I'm hoping it's Cap. But deep down inside, right? Deep down inside, we know, we feel, we have a theory that maybe there is more to it than just Cap. And shout out to my man, where is he at? In the chat. I was talking to him, Azah Hunton, for renewing his membership. I appreciate you for doing that. About this. We seen this. We see Izzy getting sued by his girlfriend. What the hell is... There is a pandemic, an epidemic of women with this attitude.
God, why do I have to work? I am sexy. Why am I working? What is this?
And what they're doing, right? Since you're like, oh, shit. Well, he won't marry me. He will not marry me. Well, I'm a common law divorce his ass. That's the Sammy route. And then you move up. You're like, well, it got to be something else. It has to be something else going on. What about this? What about this? You saw them meeting up right here, but let's talk about Tiger, right? You like Tiger Woods. He already got cashed out plenty of times, but he keep getting cashed out because he cheap. He cheap, guys. This got to be the cheapest billionaire known to man. He sacked his whole first marriage over $500. $500. Some chick he was smashing out was like, hey, can you give me $500? And he was like, nope, no. She said, okay, I'm gonna tell your wife I'm going public. His ass get beat upside the head with a goddamn golf club, crashed the the Escalade, give her like $300 million, build himself back up, becomes a billionaire, He's doing good. He's doing great. He meets this girl right here, Erica Herman. And then, after 5 years, he dumped her. And what did she do? What did she do? She sued his ass for $30 million for kicking her out of the house. Kicking her out the house. You're like, wait, it's my house. But at that point, he was a landlord. Kicked her out. He shouldn't have. What else is going on? She wants to break the NDA. Now, look, man, this NDA thing is crazy. When I tell you it's crazy, I'm talking like I've never seen nothing like this in my life to the level she's fighting it. And I don't know how deep we going to get into that, but we going to get into it. And we have one more person who's losing. You're like, well, who else could be losing? You guessed it. And my man Azza, who is actually from New Zealand, knows about this guy. Everyone knows about him, right? He's smiling. You know what I'm saying? He got himself his princess.
Niggas always gotta show they teeth.
And now she is coming for his ass. She's coming for half his earnings, guys. Half his earnings. Half his earnings. Oh my goodness. And guess what? I think she already won. You like, no way. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to show you all of this, okay? Because the name of today's theme is how men lose. Why do we keep losing? Why do we keep losing? And this is not the stream where I'm about to tell you guys, hey, if you want to win, don't date women. This ain't that. If you want to win, don't have sex with women. This ain't that. If you want to win, don't look. This is not the women bashing stream, okay? Because as men, we have to navigate this. We have to adapt. They're adapting. Why can't we adapt? Why can't we adapt? I mean, overall, men are losers. I'm a loser. Oh, look, I just sent my wife a settlement last week, and you know what she said? She said, "Hey, it's not enough. I want the equity in your car." I'm like, God damn, shit, 100. Look, man. Anyway, she's getting well over 100,000 from me for nothing, and she want probably like what, I don't know, 5,000 to 10,000 from my car. It's beyond me. But that is what is going on, and we're gonna get to all these losers here. All these losers. I'm a loser. XQC's a loser. Israel, he's a loser. And the problem is, you're like, we're not losers, Henry. We're not losers. I'm like, are you sure about that? Like, where's my John Cena? Are you sure about that? That's what I need. I need the are you sure about that, John Cena? Because what happened is we win the war, but they're winning little battles. So in these little battles, what do they cost us? They cost us time. They cost us money. They cost us energy. They cost us attention. So protect your meat, right? CJ said that. But anyway, let's get into it, guys. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. Those are some of the top topics, but on a smaller scale, let me get rid of this. Let me get this out of here. We got some other topics that we definitely need to discuss, because a lot of you guys may have not been here for the Mother's Day stream, which was a phenomenal stream, I must say. If you were here, you saw it. You said it was a dub. I'll take the dub. And we discovered through the likes of Mike Tyson that the only person that is going to love us is our mom as men. And look, we had some women in the chat, right? They agree, because I know Cheyenne is here. She has a son. She's like, yeah, I'm probably the only woman that's going to love my son, and vice versa. But anyway, guys, before we get into it, guys, y'all, look, if you don't know who I am HenryResilient, also known as the XQC court case guy, which is cool by me. And I've been following his case pretty much since the beginning, supporting him because I know what he's going through, because I'm going through one of the most contentious divorces in United States history. As my lawyer informed me today, we may have to sit in front of a magistrate to convince my soon-to-be ex-wife to settle. Like, hey, you dragging this out. It's been 2 years. Should I get off the pot? So that may happen on Monday, perhaps. So if it does, do I got my daughter Monday? I have my daughter Monday, so I'll be at court and then I'll pick up my daughter. So I probably won't stream. But if I am freed Monday, it will be, oh my goodness, it would be a great ordeal. But former investigator, contentious divorce, looking into XQC. Some other cases I've been following is, you know, the Mizkif lawsuit. The latest lawsuit with Isreal Adesanya, the last style bender, but no one has seen the court docs yet. But everyone knows what's going on. Like, I can't get New Zealand court docs, guys. I can't. Sorry. So, but if I could, I would. Don't think I haven't searched for them. Don't think I haven't searched for them. Now I have a whale of a case that I am stalking. I am checking religiously. And if it comes through, oh my goodness, and I could break this case, oh, I'm waiting. It's bigger than everything. It's bigger than XQC. It's bigger than Israel. It's bigger than the Mizkif stuff. It's way bigger than that. And hopefully we'll have something maybe Friday, hopefully, Lord willing. But if you would like to donate to the stream, all proceeds do go to me getting a new desktop, because I'm on a laptop that I showed someone and they told me my laptop is dying and or close to death. So, but I'm trying to learn how to stream without lag, guys. I'm trying to learn how to stream without lag, but we have a lot of stuff coming up. So you're like, Henry, what are we talking about today? What are we talking about? So we're going to talk about losers. Okay. We're going to touch on some sports, because streamers are winning. If you're a streamer, you probably winning. If you me streaming, you're probably not winning. We're going to talk about Barack. Did you know Barack's a loser? Yes, I'm talking about the former president, Barack Obama, loser. He lost, but maybe not the election, but he lost somewhere in a probably a more pivotal aspect. We're going to talk about Dwayne Wade. He lost. Gabrielle Union, you could arguably say she's winning right now, but that's no big deal. We're going to talk about this chick and what she did. What she did to let's say, how do I say it? How do I say it? Give me a second. We're going to talk about what she did to, you know, show that, hey, men, you are losers. She's proven it. And then finally, we're going to get to all the XQC Israel stuff, and we may touch on Tiger Woods, because Tiger Woods is going down, guys. Tiger Woods is going down. Nothing is bigger than XQC. He literally no, look, trust me. Trust me. Oh, look, that outfit, right, is killer, right? You come on, you know, if she ran up on you, most of y'all ninjas are going, you know.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Y'all starving out there. Y'all gonna chop her down. Y'all gonna let her ruin your life. We're gonna give a XQC court case update. Give me a second. Because there has been some slight small changes, so we're gonna get to that. We're also going to talk about Cenat and Ishowspeed, because these guys are winning, guys. While most men are losers for the most part, not these guys. They're focused. Their eyes are on the prize. Okay, their eyes are on the prize. But anyway, shout out to everyone in the chat. Without further ado, let's get into the first topic about mothers are the only ones who love our sons. Okay, and you're gonna see it. You don't believe it. You don't believe it at first, and I get it. I get why you probably wouldn't believe it. But we're gonna listen to Mike Tyson. And then we're going to listen to someone give their own testimony. Okay, let me make this a little bit bigger, guys. And shout out to my man, Sean McAllister, with the $2 donation. I appreciate you, Sean. And you, oops, I got the wrong banner running. Let me stop this before I get demonetized. You are the sponsor. No question. No comment, just love for the content and a donation to the desktop. I appreciate you, Sean. Let me put some respect on your name.
Respect on my name.
Give me 1 second, and then we'll get into this clip. I mean, if you was here on Mother's Day, you probably seen this, but we're not gonna spend too much time on this at all. I promise you. And hopefully, Sean's mom is doing good. Sean M, appreciate you. A second. All right. So this clip went viral. Way back when it went viral, and rightfully so, as it deserved to do. And what did he say, guys? What did he say? Thank you, Sean, again. He said this. Let me rewind it.
We look for our mother and our lover, but our mother could never be our lover, because our lover would never love us like our mother. She's not in her. It's not in no woman to love us like our mother loves us. It's not in her.
All right, it's not in a woman to love us like our mother loves us. And this is about to just break the internet again.
Everything she does for you is for her survival. Everything your mother do for you is for your survival.
Y'all heard that? Did y'all hear that? When you dating a woman, right? Everything that she's doing is for her survival, but your mother, everything she does for you is for your, of course, Twitter with the freaking updates. I can't.
And I love her. But our mother could never be our lover because our lover would never love us like our mother. She's not in her. It's not in no woman to love us like our mother loves us. It's not in her. Everything she does for you is for her survival. Everything your mother do for you is for your survival.
And don't get that twisted. Don't for 1 second get that twisted. All right, let me show this clip right here. You like, what is this? All right, this is, give me a spot. Let me go over here. I'm saying that way when I look at it, it looks like I'm looking at it. This is Jason Weaver, guys, and his mother did something for him so major that most people don't know. This guy is set for life off of his mom and his own efforts.
To be king and Hakuna Matata. To this.
Hold on. Let me reload it, guys. Sorry about that.
It's a kid from Chicago singing a Disney record.
What song in particular?
I just can't wait to be king and Hakuna Matata. To this day, it's a gift that just keeps on giving. They compensated me well for it. The deal that I worked out with Disney is awesome. I have no complaints whatsoever. Fortunately for me, I was blessed to have a mother who knew how to comprehend.
You hear that? He was blessed to have a mother, guys. This is putting some respect on the moms out there, not the girlfriends, not a wife, a mother.
And break down contract, assemble a team of agents, managers, and attorneys, and things were negotiated to where now I don't have to look back on my experience and felt like I've been slighted. They initially offered a flat fee for an insane amount of money. My mother said, if you guys are willing to offer this amount of money where he won't receive any residual income, I wonder what the residual income would look like.
See, hey, that's just a great question. Like, hey, why are you offering me a lump sum and y'all want to keep the residuals? That's odd. Now, on one hand, you could say, well, they're taking a gamble. He could have sang this song, Lion King could have flopped, but it didn't. You know, my daughter still watches this stuff right now.
We negotiated based on those terms. Here's the thing. It all how you negotiate your deal. People get over because they allow themselves. They don't have proper representation, don't know about their business, not reading their contracts. Therefore, they don't have an understanding. I'm just a kid.
Okay, that is the part I want for men. Why is XQC getting messed over? Why is Isreal Adesanya getting messed over? Why is Tiger Woods getting messed over, right? Is getting messed over because they didn't know what they were getting into when they started their relationship. Now let's go to some winners, right? Because we want to highlight the winners today. And who's winning? I know it's people like, hey, you cannot show Ishowspeed on here. That's God damn, man. Y'all be killing me with the Twitch rules. Like, hey, you cannot show Ishowspeed clips on here. All right, okay. So what's happening now? Cenat and Ishowspeed joined Rumble, not Kick. Rumble for exclusive live streaming shows, guys. This is major. You know why? Because you don't think a Kick offer was on the goddamn table. You don't think a Kick offer was on the table? You know what offer was not on the table? A Twitch offer. They could care like I said, they do not care about Cenat. He is expendable to them. And what is he doing? Hey, he's about to build an audience on on Rumble. And hey, I know it's some beef, but what's going to happen? Two of the biggest stars, Cenat and Ishowspeed, join forces for a new exclusive live streaming deal on Rumble. The pair for now will continue to stream on their own platform. So even though they're streaming on Rumble, it's still not messing up the Kick bag. It's still not messing up the YouTube bag. How did they get this offer, guys? How did they get this offer? Are they chasing women? Do you see them with girlfriends? Nope. Hell no. No, I'm not saying they couldn't get this with a girlfriend, but that's just one less distraction for them. You know, they're focused on, their goals to be good streamers, probably some of the best streamers in the world, and they're winning, and people are jealous. Okay. And what does it say? Despite their success, the pair have give me a second. Let me get out of this. Let me go right here. I'll make it a little bit bigger for you guys so you guys can see. I gotta master this stuff. Blah blah blah. Give me let me right here with it. Despite their success, the pair have faced repeated moderation against their accounts. Look, Ishowspeed was banned from Twitch. Banned. I don't remember what the ban was for. I really don't care. Cenat got banned for simulating something in GTA RP. So when you get this heavy moderation and they're like, I'm just trying to be creative. They're like, well, you did this one little thing for 3 seconds on screen 5 weeks ago, and we got to get your ass out of here because we worried about the kids. We're worried about the kids who's watching you guys. We care about the kids. I know we got Fansly ads that have no type of barrier entry, but we worried about the kids when we know they could care less about the goddamn kids. Really, they really could. So that is, look, it is big. Now I know the whole ordeal with Aiden Ross talking about it was for $40 million. Like, did they really get offered $40 million? Did they really get offered $40 million? Maybe they did, maybe they didn't, but streamers are winning. And you like, well, that's just one example. Do you have more? Absolutely. Absolutely. You like, who else is winning? Who else is winning? You ever heard of this guy called KSI? You heard of KSI? You probably heard of KSI at this point. At this point, if you've been streaming, if you've been watching, Speed got banned on Switch for threatening to grape some girl in a Discord call. Oh my God. Oh my God. Anyway, but KSI, guys, KSI getting what, 20, how many millions per fight? How many millions per fight? Nah, I get it. They like, hey, this fight, it looks sketch. It looks sketchy on the grounds that he threw an elbow. Somebody got caught with an elbow. It is what it is. But they saying it's a dub. And it doesn't matter because he got paid. Win, lose, or draw, elbow or not, he got paid. But how did he get here, guys?
That's Joe Fournier. But I think he followed up with another right hook.
Here it comes.
It's right here. I think right to the body. Right here, the right hook.
Dropped him with the elbow. But while y'all focusing on the elbow, he don't even care about the elbow. He care about the check. He got all the way there from streaming, from YouTube. Blew up. Boom. One of the biggest streamers. What do? You leapfrog. You carry your audience to boxing. Now these boxers, these streamers are getting paid more money than professional athletes. I'll show it again. Now look, people are gonna say it's dirty. It was a dirty thing.
That's Joe Fournier. But I think he followed up with another right hook. It's right here. I think right to the body. Right here, the right hook. Was that a elbow? Damn. Was that his eye rolled back.
All right. And of course, Twitter with this goddamn with this refresh. How is Tucker Carlson going to stream on Twitter with the refresh rate? I have no idea. And I cannot play that Tucker Carlson clip again. If you saw it, you saw it. If I play it, I may get demonetized again because that last stream did get demonetized straight away. And but don't worry, I got it back. I got it back. All right. So how do men lose, guys? We're gonna talk about a man who lost for his family. Him not handling his business lost his family. His family is gone. His family is losing as a result of his mistake. And you're like, Henry, no way can someone make a mistake and lose to their family? Just lose. You like, I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you, you could lose. You could lose. And then after we talk about this, we're going to talk about loser Barack, how he lost. And you can be like, no way Barack lost. He the smoothest, coolest president that there is. And I'm like, look, he lost. He lost. So let's go to this clip right here. It's only a minute. And this is a crazy story, guys. You always need to be handling your goddamn business. I don't care what anyone tell you. Handle your business. But you're like, I'm going through a divorce. Yeah. Look, let me tell you. Let me show you. Let me put y'all up on game. Hear him out.
But they had got divorced like 11 years ago. She was a beneficiary on his account. Wow. No trust, nothing. She was just a beneficiary. He had got remarried was happily married 10 years, had children. Now with the new wife, no children from the previous wife, but the previous wife was still on
Beneficiary.
the beneficiary.
You can probably see where this is going. I got a life insurance policy. First thing I'm doing as soon as I get my divorce decree is taking her ass off of it. I promise you. It's my first thing to do. Hey, as soon as I leave the courthouse, hey, I'm making a phone call, get her off my goddamn beneficiary.
So what happened is when he died, and unfortunately I was around, I saw this happen when he died. So when he died, they hit up the ex-wife.
Wow.
The ex-wife was like, oh, cool. You know what I mean? I put up with him for this many years. Thank you for the gift. You know what I mean?
That's that sense of entitlement. Hey, I was married to his ass for 10 years. He owed me something. You know what she said? She said,
gotta get my bag and run.
and she out there. She out that joint.
He was not willing to relinquish that to the new wife. The new wife said no, because he wrote it in a will. It's in a will. Like that I am the benefit that's in my will. The court said the will doesn't mean anything if there's a beneficiary on the account.
Wow.
She took her to court.
Y'all are learning something right now. Now you know, hey, a will does not trump a beneficiary on their account, guys.
That battle went on for over 2 years. They're fighting back and forth. Eventually, what they agree to do is split the money between the new wife and the ex-wife. And not only that, it actually cost them 50% of the money was gone due to legal fees. Man was married.
Look, you do not want to get jammed up in probate court, guys. My grandma got jammed up in probate court by my grandfather's kids. They were upset that he left everything to her. So they tried to fight her ass for it and they lost. But guess what? It still cost my grandma some of, everything he left her. Now, granted, the kids who didn't challenge grandma, she just gave them a car, gave them some money. She cashed them out. But the kids that did, she was like, y'all ain't getting nothing. Because that's the thing, right? Grandma was going to cash them out no matter what. But when they challenged her because they wanted more, they didn't want her to give it to. They wanted to take it from her. Grandma said, F y'all. Now, someone asked me a question. Do I make my kids my beneficiary? No. Due to my state, my daughter will not be my beneficiary. I only have to insure the child support, guys. So only the child support for 15 years, however amount that will be left to my daughter. But everything else would be in a trust. And if my daughter turned on me, I would have to write her ass off the wheel. But I want to take care of my daughter as long as she, daddy's girl. Fine, great, cool. You can get the 9-figure, life insurance policy. You can get everything I have to my name. You can get my YouTube channel. You can get anything you want. But if you turn on me, you will be out the wheel, and I'll give it to my nieces and nephews. And if my nieces and nephews turn on me, I'll give it to charity. I'll pull what was the Warren Buffett? Oh, I'm just gonna give it to charity. Make your own shit. I'm going to give it to charity. Join, do what you do. But that is just my standpoint, guys. Look. We ain't getting to that. Now let's get into Barack Obama, right? You said, how could Barack be a loser? I'm telling you guys, he's a loser. What did he lose out on? You like, no way. No way Barack is a loser. He was like, what was the 44th president or something? I don't know. Look, don't get me caught up on politics, but he lost. He lost. And let me show you what he lost. You're like, no way he lost. I'm like, look, guys, I would not lie to you. If I say someone's a loser, they're a loser. Now you may think, hey, he didn't lose this. He won the presidency. He got some good daughters. But what did he lose? He lost 10 years of his goddamn life. And you like 10 years? I'm like, yeah, 10 years. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Uh-oh. Hold up. Oh, no. They did it. They copyright struck it. They copyright struck the audio. No. We're going to have to get this shit back. We got to get it back. Oh, my goodness. Why would they do it? Hold on. We not going out like Willie Lump Lump. We are not going out like Willie Lump Lump. I am about to get the audio. Why would they do that? Video has no sound. They filed for this. Give me a second. Let's go to the next story. We'll come back to Barack. Oh my goodness. They got the they have the whatchamacallit too. They got the Gabrielle Union too. Like, what? Video has no sound all of a sudden? Oh man, look, man, they are gunning for they gunning for content creators. Like, nah. You're not using that. Give me a second. Let me go to the shade room. Give me a second. The shade room. I know the shade room ain't get got. Shade room, they crafty with it, right? They got to be crafty with this. But the shade room did not have great audio, if I recall correctly. What the hell is this? This ain't the shade room. Anyway, this ain't the shade. Where is it at? Where is it at? I know they had it up here. Did they take it down? All right, here we go. Here is Barack, guys.
Again, for a friend. You got a pen so I can take some notes.
Let me just look. We're not gonna talk to Barack. We're gonna talk about how he was a loser. Okay, we're gonna talk about how he was a loser first.
People think I'm being catty by saying this. It's like there were 10 years where I couldn't stand my husband. You know?
Say that. Whoa, did you hear that, guys? There were 10 years where she couldn't stand the most popular man in the world. 10 years when he was trying to, and she was like, nope. No, I can't stand your ass, but I'm the president. She like, I don't care. I don't care. Let me refresh it so y'all guys can hear it. Let me refresh it so you can hear it one more time. What? They just sniped it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo, they sniped it that quick. That quick is gone. Oh my goodness. All right. No. We not going out like that. We are not going out like that. We are not going out like that. I can't believe this. Oh my goodness. What the hell? What the hell is going on? Give me a second. All right. I gotta shout out to my man Dust. What does he say? Dust Productions in the house, like the stream. Yeah, man. Like, I can't believe they're sniping it that quick. So this stream is probably gonna come down once I play this audio. But if you just missed it, she said she didn't like him for 10 years. So now, since we hunting for the audio before it gets shut down everywhere, let's hear what Barack had to say.
Your wife Michelle on the show, and she had mentioned that for about 10 years of the marriage, she really didn't like you.
Oh man.
So asking for a friend, how do you get back in good graces? Again, for a friend. You got a pen so I can take a note.
Bruh, how do you get back in? What do you mean you didn't like me? What do you mean you didn't like me? What the hell is going on?
Let me just say this. It sure helps to be out of the White House. And to have a little more time with her.
Right.
You know what also helps though about children. And
yeah.
I don't know about your spouse, Michelle. When our girls were growing up, that was priority number 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Of course.
Wait. They only got 2 kids. Barack, where was your priority? And look, guys, I'm telling you, I can speak from experience. You know, as soon as my daughter got here, I could have not been existing. Only time I existed was when she was mad. I kid you not. Hey, you went to work today. What the fuck? I'm here with the baby. What are you doing? I'm like, oh, I got to go to work. You're not working. What are you talking about?
And so I did not fully appreciate, I think, as engaged of a father as I was, the degree of stress and tension for her, knowing that not just me and Michelle were under scrutiny and in this strange environment, but that we were raising our daughters,
of course,
in a kind of situation that it just wasn't normal. Now that they're doing good,
yeah,
you know, she is a little more forgiving of all my flaws.
Could you go 10 years without getting some, guys? Can you go 10 years without getting some? Now, this is you like, hey, what happened with Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky? Well, could it have been that Hillary was like, I hate your ass while you president? He was like, all right, well, Monica don't, so we gonna have to. He had Monica dropping that neck.
She says, you know, what she's told me is, you know, looking back, you did okay as a dad.
Yeah.
And
okay.
and if I pass that test, then she'll forgive me most of my other foibles.
Now, look, I know sex isn't everything. I'm just saying. I am just saying. It is a component. I did not get married to, you know, to be stroking myself and watching prawn every night when I got a whole ass wife next to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying, but for 10 years, Cheyenne, if your husband hated you for 10 years, he couldn't stand you for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? it could be an issue, right? You wouldn't be like, hey, salute to my shorts editor in the building, 10 plus sounds. I see you, brother. All right, let's keep it. Let me see if I can get this. I can't believe the whatchamacallit is not working. Video has no sound. They killing me. They trying to take me out, guys. They are trying to take me out, but we are not going to get taken out by the likes of the people who are blocking it. I wish I could find give me 1 second, see if I can get the Michelle clip where she talked about she did not like her husband for 10 years and how she's going to actually say why she didn't like him.
People think I'm being catty by saying this. There were 10 years when I couldn't stand my husband. And guess when it happened? When those kids were little, right? You can be all great individual.
Now look at that. Look at that picture, right? That is love. That is the
love of my life.
That's love right there. That's love. But who she becomes after the kids, you would never know.
When you're just married, you got your life, he's got his, you come together. It's all, ooh, good to see you, bye, take it easy. And then you have kids.
Not take it easy.
Take it easy. You're traveling. That's great. Good. I get to hang out and watch the TV I want to watch.
Right.
But the minute we had kids, it was like, where are you going? And how far? You start measuring. It's like, how many days?
I'm telling you, it gets tick for tack easily. I know Cheyenne know, like, yo, I didn't change. So I'm breastfeeding. And you just getting deployed for 2 weeks at a time. You getting a vacation. Cheyenne probably saw it as a vacation. Like, yo, I'm going to work. Trust me, I would love to be here with the kids, but duty calls.
Diapers did you change? And you're golfing? Oh, you got time to golf? How you at the gym all the time? That's when all the measuring starts because you got this project.
Yes.
And guess what? Little kids, they're terrorists. People think I'm being.
Look, guys, Barack didn't lose. He's not losing money on this, but you don't think he lost happiness for 10 years? You don't think he lost that intimacy with his wife? And I know intimacy is not just sexual, but he lost a part of his wife for 10 years. I couldn't imagine living with someone who couldn't stand me for 10 years. That's when, look, I would have thrown in the towel. I probably like, look, I threw in the towel, but I get it. He's married. He cannot just throw in the towel like that. And shout out to my guy, Demrock, for donating a membership. Appreciate you. Someone, hopefully y'all snatch it up. All you got to do, and one of my mods was gifted the membership. All right. I see you. Appreciate that. But 10 years, he lost something. Now we about to go to a funny clip. You're like, all right, we got to break up the tension, right? And this clip is going viral. And I know people like this. I've dated a woman like this. You're like, Henry, no way. And I'm like, trust me. I've dated a woman like this. Now, look, it wasn't this extreme, but he about to do something very nice to her. And it's going to make her day. And listen to her response.
Wait for her reaction.
She said to me, she said, you're a player, aren't you? And I
Hey, look, don't be saying that player stuff. I hate that stuff.
bet you got hoes.
Excuse me, miss. Miss, I drew you.
Damn. Why? You did that?
Yeah.
I ain't paying you no bitch. I'll take it. What the fuck?
Now, if you notice, that voice sound maybe a little different, right? That doesn't sound like it'd be a from her. You would not expect her voice to be like that. I didn't either, but it happens. And now she's about to give a great explanation for it. And maybe this could be something for someone else that may have been in our chat.
Well, there's been mad controversy about my voice and what the fuck I said. Bitch, let me tell you something. This is the last time I'm gonna fucking say this shit.
Now she's coming in a little hot, guys. She is coming in a little hot. Give her some grace. Let's hear her out. Let's hear her out.
My voice is how the fuck I fucking sound. I'm not gonna fake some shit for 19 fucking years. That don't make no fucking sense. Bitch, if I grew up around the fucking hood, if I grew up in the projects, I'm gonna speak how the people around me speak.
Oh my god. All right. We gotta they like let her cook. He said let her cook. Let her cook. Look, we are going to
let him cook.
Let her cook, guys.
If I go to school with people who speak like this, I'ma speak how I speak. That's not faking or nothing like that. You a product of your environment. Y'all bitches should know that shit. And bitch, if I live in China, I damn well be speaking mad Chinese. Like, come on, this is fucking science, bro. Like, not even science. It's ABC, motherfucker. Like, come on.
Now look, if I am trying to hook up with her, right, and we on the phone and she sound like this, and she sent me that picture and she sound like that, I may think I'm getting catfished. I'm like, hey, we gonna have to FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? We might have to FaceTime this, okay? Because this shit sounded way crazy.
Telling me I shouldn't be speaking like this. So how should I speak like? You tell me how I should speak like, and that's not being stereotypical because I'm Asian, because I look Asian. I should speak a certain way. That's not being racist in itself. That don't make no sense. And on topic of me saying the N-word, that was all. That shit was dead wrong. Don't mean no.
I guess she said she shouldn't be saying the N-word. It reminds me of somebody.
We're a simp podcast.
All right, let me keep. I can't figure out who's reminding me of, guys. Maybe you guys could jog my memory.
know what? Don't mean if I grew up around people who said it. Don't mean who referred to me who said it, which they did. That's my fault for thinking I was okay for me to say it. That's not it. Because at the end of the day, I'm not black. That was disrespectful to the African American community, and I should never be saying that shit. I issue an apology, and I meant that shit. I'm gonna learn from it, and I'm gonna never ever say that shit again because that shit's not cool. But even though
wait, so she grew up in the hood, and she said it's not okay for her to say the N-word. That's interesting.
I meant that shit in no offensive way, no disrespect. That's something I should not be saying as an Asian American. That I get. You can ask.
You sure she not African American? You sure she not playing Asian face right now?
Those around me who known for dummy fucking long, and the people who I went to fucking school with, they know. That's how I've been sounding since day fucking one. And you don't like this shit, you don't gotta hear it. You can unfollow. That's cool with me. Bitch, you can leave. Fuck.
Hey,
what you not finna do is sit here and tell me that my voice is fake. And I'm trying to profit off of this shit. Bitch, that make no sense. That dead ass makes no sense.
Oh, dead ass. I would say she's from Brooklyn. I would say she's from Brooklyn. Dead ass is Brooklyn all day. 100%. So anyway, look, guys, look, I'm just trying to bring you some humor to fuck. We talking about losers. Let me close some tabs so we can not lag. You know what I'm saying? But what do you guys think about her accent? Is it a win? Is it a dub? Is it a loss? What is her accent, guys? Let me know in the comments. NYC is a mix of cultures. Yeah, but I've dated a girl from Brooklyn. I've dated a girl from the Bronx. I've dated a girl from every fucking borough down there. And let me tell you, it ain't too much different. It ain't too much different. Let me share this tab so I can close out this World Star stuff. But anyway, let's keep it going, guys, because look, I'm trying to power through all this stuff. So if I'm going fast, it's for a reason. It's for a small reason. Now let's talk about. I gotta get the Gabrielle Union, guys. I have to get the Gabrielle Union. Give me 1 second while I search for Gabrielle Union. Gabrielle Union. Did I spell her name right? Probably not. I gotta see it. I gotta get it. All right. Maybe this is it.
Not using my anger.
All right. So if you guys don't know, right? Gabrielle Union, she is dating Dwayne Wade. Okay. And what's happening is with her dating Dwayne Wade, we just learned she is in a 50-50 relationship, guys. A 50-50 relationship. A equal partnership, as you will. Some of these women, they want an equal partnership. You think they're a power couple, but their maximum spending power stops at her income. Okay. So let's get this going. I see y'all talking about some scammer in the chat. All right, let's hear what she has to say.
Anxiety and scarcity mindset to be my engine, which is hard. It's weird to say I'm head of household because in this household, we split everything 50-50. But in the other households that each of us have to support, it puts there's always this like gorilla on your back that is like, you better work, you better work.
Yes, you better work. So if you guys didn't hear, she is in a 50-50 relationship with Dwayne. All right, sorry. She's in a 50-50 relationship with Dwayne Wade, who is worth like $100 million, and he makes $1 million a month, and she makes $4 million a year. So she's 50-50, and she's talking about the struggles and the anxiety she gets from not working. Okay.
Sleep in? You know, somebody might not eat. Come on, get away. And it's hard. It's hard to let that go. So I'm working on that.
Here, let's play the game in its entirety.
Not using my anxiety and scarcity mindset to be my engine, which is hard. It's weird to say I'm head of household because in this household, we split everything 50-50. But in the other households that each of us have to support, it puts this, there's always this like gorilla on your back that it is like, you better work, you better work. You know, you gonna sleep in? You know, somebody might not eat. Come on, get away. And it's hard. It's hard to let that go. So I'm working on that.
All right, guys. So she's working on working on her anxiety. How do you guys feel about a 50-50 relationship? Women in the chat. I see I got my leading ladies in the chat. Are y'all willing to go 50-50 with a man who makes about 10 times more than you? Is that fair? Is that equitable? That y'all have equal decision-making power in a relationships? Now, I know that some people in the comment section say relationships are dead, and it was by a woman in the chat. And shout out to Sam. She's like, hey, relationships are dead. I want to go 50-50. Now, the problem with the 50-50 relationship, and I was like 50-50 for a little bit until, you know, I started making money. Then it was like, the scale start tipping because, it is what it is. But the problem with the 50-50 relationship sometimes is who is the final decision maker, guys? See, Dwayne Wade lost. Okay. What did he lose? He may have gained someone to share bills with, but he lost decision-making ability. So when I say men are losers, he may didn't lose money. He may be, his living expenses may have decreased as a result of her contributions, but he is losing decision-making power. And some people will actually argue that not only did he lose decision-making power, but he did lose a son to Gabrielle Union's influence. So I ain't gonna touch on that, but we gonna keep it moving, guys. We gonna keep it moving because we're on some good pace. We're making it. We're making it. And Wade and Gabby deserve each other. Hey. If you say so, you say so. Okay. So remember, you saw this clip right here, guys. This woman that everyone is lusting over. And some people may have gotten what I said about that first son thing. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Truth is what it is. All right. So let's try to make this a little bit bigger, guys. And then I think we're gonna start hitting into some real topics. All right. So you think women love you. And I'm sure some do. But, this woman is probably not the woman who you think she is. You can be like, what could she do while you get your haircut? What, how long does it take for you to lose when getting a haircut? Let's hear her out. Let's hear her out. I agree. He lost a son. See, Sean knows. Sean knows he lost decision-making power. And then he also lost a son. I can't go too deep into that, but I think me and Shauna is on the same page. Okay, same page.
Good saying.
Hold on, let me redo it. Let me reload it. Let me reload it for you guys. And I appreciate y'all being with me tonight. Make sure I like the screen.
I cheated on him.
So there's like, what's one thing that you never told your ex? And most of the time when you see these clips, they always gonna say I cheated on him. But how she cheated on him is what most people don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, wait, what? You did what?
But I'll say it now.
How many times did you cheat on him?
One time I cheated on him when he went to the barbershop to get a lining. One of my clients hit me up like, I want you to come real quick. I got $1,000 for you. And I'm like, shit.
Whoa. $1,000 to drop some neck. And she just dropped her man off to get a freaking haircut.
Cool. Just dropped this off. Made that money real quick, 10 minutes, and I was back by the time before he was done getting his lining.
Did you pay for his haircut?
No. Sure didn't. That felt good saying.
Yo, what the hell? Look, I don't even know how I'm lagging, guys. I don't know how. I don't get it. But anyway, so what happened? She take her boyfriend to go get a haircut. Some other guy hit her up and say, "Hey, I need you to drop some neck for $1,000." And she like, "Hey, all right, no problem. I'll be right over there. I'll be right over there. I'll play it one more time for you guys. I'll be $1,000." She said it only took her 10 minutes. She making $100 a minute. A minute, guys. Some people, anyone in the chat making $100 a minute. Anyone? Probably not. Probably not.
What is one thing that you've never told your ex?
That I cheated on him. But I'll say it now.
How many times did you cheat on him?
One time I cheated on him when he went to the barbershop to get a lining. One of my clients hit me up like, "I want you to come real quick. I got $1,000 for you." I'm like, shit. Cool. Went, made that money real quick, 10 minutes, and I was back by the time before he was done getting his lining.
Did you pay?
Hell.
Did you pay for his haircut?
No. Sure didn't.
Oh my God.
That felt good saying.
Wow. She preferred the other guy as a client. So did that sort of thing professionally prior to her dating a barbershop guy. Dude, I have no idea. But this is this guy may have loved her. He may have loved her. He's lost some time with her, right? Remember, I told you, men, we are losers. You're like, no, he's not, Henry. I'm like, we're a loser. XQC, he's losing. Israel, he's losing. Now, I see my man Joe Morris in the chat. And we got a Tiger Woods update. And it is just not, it's not getting better for Tiger, guys. I don't know what to tell you. It's not getting better for Tiger. You're like, you sure? I'm like, guys, trust me. It's only getting worse. It is only getting worse. And I have to download this quick little article real quick. Give me 1 second. But what's happening with Tiger Woods? He is going through 2 lawsuits. One for kicking out his girlfriend without evicting her. And the second one is she is trying to basically break the NDA that she signed. And how she's trying to break it, all the women are watching, guys. All of them. You know why? Because, give me a second. Because if she wins, it is going to be a landfall of other people with a similar situation also, whatchamacallit. And you like, Tiger Woods, you thought he would have learned, right? You've been like, hey, Tiger, you went through this before. You learned your lesson, right? Nope. No, hell no. Tiger Woods has to be not only one of the cheapest guys that's a billionaire, but he is also probably not the most, I hate to say like intelligent, because he's definitely not dumb. But when it comes to women, he is, even though he's experienced in the art of, but when it comes to dealing with them, you know, like he couldn't be the wiser. So what's happening with Tiger? All right. It's going to be quick. It's going to be fast because his legal document, this came out, is, you know, it is what it is. So, all right, guys, sorry about that. Just a little prep time. And after Tiger, we're going to get into Isreal and Adesanya. Let me just check something real quick. If we could do me a favor, if you are new here and you just got here, like the stream. He's no XQC for sure. Look, XQC he's still not out the woods, guys. He is still not out the woods. All right, so now we got Tiger Woods. And I'm only doing this real quick for my man Joe Morris because he likes this story. Look, Joe Morris, he wants to know what's going on with Tiger Woods. So what happened? What's the latest? And why am I lagging? And I see it. I can see it. Tiger Woods is not the brightest crayon in the box. And what is happening with Tiger Woods? Here we go. So she signed the NDA. Now look, they had the hearing. Whether it goes to arbitration or not is in the judge's hands. Okay, the judge has to make a decision if she's going to save Tiger Woods now, right? This guy's a billionaire, and now he is about to get jammed up because he's a cheap motherfucker. He's the cheapest. You're like, well, how cheap? I told you how cheap he was. Let's get into it. All right, so what is this? This is basically her objection to the things that he filed. And they had the hearing on May 9th. I'm going through this really quickly because it doesn't take much to read it. The defendant took possession of the purported arbitration agreement and can be authenticated. So look, when you start talking authenticated, she's saying that it is not the authentic document. So she's not saying that she didn't sign it. She's not saying it's not her signature. Her whole argument is Tiger Woods, you and your cheap ass, you cannot prove that one, that document is real, and two, that I signed it. That's her whole argument. And three, if 1 and 2 don't work, hey, it's sexual harassment to make me sign this goddamn NDA. I fear that I would not be hired if I signed it. And you like, Henry, no way. No way. How is this a thing? And I'm telling you, it's a thing. It's a big thing. It's a major thing. It's a major thing. So what is she saying? Essentially, Tiger Woods is asking the court to ignore the fact that the plaintiff does not and has not stipulated to the authenticity of the freaking purported document. And he didn't notarize it, guys. He did not notarize it. And when you notarize it, someone has to witness you sign it, and someone has to witness her sign it, and they have to put their little stamp on the document to say, hey, this was notarized, this is a document. And this is a technicality that she is about to or potentially get out on. And her whole shtick, her whole ordeal is if the judge goes by the law of the land and invalidate the NDA on those two specifics alone. Now, granted, we know morally that she did sign the NDA, but in the court of law, it's not about what you know necessarily. It's what you can prove. Now, the onus is on him to prove that she signed it, and all he showed was some emails that she talked about signing it. All right, so y'all like, all right, Henry, what the hell is going on? Make it make sense. Okay. So the highlighted stuff is important. Anything that's not highlighted is not important, guys. It's usually court cases and lawyer talk and jargon is chicken box. It is this, guys. You're like, what if it's not highlighted? It's this. That's it. So, moreover, defendant Tiger Woods cannot avoid the required evidentiary hearing with his 3 late filed declarations. So he's like, hey, we need to go through, if we gonna put this stuff in evidence, it needs to be legit. Okay. Look, the Tiger Woods and the Hubman declaration were submitted with a reply to a brief Sunday before Tuesday's hearing, including factual assertions raised from the first time a reply are waived. So she's like, hey, look, you submitted this shit way late. We ain't had time to review this shit. What are you doing? How you gonna do that? Okay. Further, all 3 declarations and their exhibits are hearsay. So now she's saying this shit's hearsay. She said it's hearsay. Not with any exceptions, therefore inadmissible. She's like, hey, you gotta take that out. Okay. First, you can't prove it. Now you got to take it out. And we're going through it fast because look, this is key, guys. Plaintiff objected the receipt of the purported contract in evidence. So she's saying, hey, the one you submitted in evidence, I don't think that's the one that I really I signed on the basis of the declarations, because aside from being hearsay, they were insufficient to authenticate the document as to render it admissible. So look, when you see her authenticate, this is basically saying it's not it is not notarized. So you're gonna see authenticate come up so many times. Before the court may admit purported contracts as evidence for any purposes, Florida law requires it to be authenticated, guys. Authenticated. You see it? The mere presence of signatures on a document does not mean it's authentic. Okay? Yeah. Who cares? Yeah, I signed anything. Now she's going to keep going. She's going to keep going. And this is how they play. And men could do this too, but mostly we see this under women for the most part. To authenticate the document properly, Tiger would need admissible testimony that satisfies the requirement. To authenticate the purported contract, this required recipient witness testimony based on the personal knowledge that the full offered document is true and correct of copy document, and both Mr. Woods and Ms. Herman agreed and executed, guys. This is some dirty stuff. The way to do this would be to offer a witness who swears that he saw a specific person write in or sign the proffered writing. Look, guys, I am not playing with you guys. She is fighting the NDA just off the strength that she know Tiger cannot prove that she signed it. That's her whole argument. It's not that I didn't sign it. It's not that I didn't sign a NDA. It's not that that's not my signature. But hey, do you have an eyewitness to signature testifies to the signing? You don't have a witness. You a billionaire. You didn't think to have a goddamn witness? None of the declarations were satisfy those requirements. None of the asserts to the declarant witness, either Miss Herman or Miss Wood, signed the purported contract. She like, look, bro, you gonna have to get this out of here. Hey, what about that guy who said, the signatures? Like, look, but if only that witness proves he is a sufficiently acquainted with the handwriting of a signatory and testify as a skilled witness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You can't even say it's my signature if you're not a handwriting expert. This is so dirty, guys. She wants to write a book. She wants to tell her story. She's doing everything. And his fate, Mr. Billionaire, is about to be thwarted or put on hold. You saying he didn't lose? He's losing now. He got he's lost his right to privacy. Because what did he have to do to defend himself? He had to expose the freaking Woods NDA that you're not even supposed to talk about they exist. So there's that. And let's keep going. Mr. Woods' purported authentication of Miss Woods Herman's signature is sufficient, but hold on. He argued that her signature is sufficient. But she named some case law to say, hey, we need an expert witness to say that my signature is my signature. The declarations also cannot meet the requirement of the defendant to provide original of the purported contract or show that his copies are accurate reproductions. So now you're like, yo, how do we know this not even this is a real contract? How do we know this ain't a copy? Like, I know he has to be going through hell right now. Even though he wasn't at the hearing, even though his fate, his future, his life secrets are in the balance of some judge ruling that contract is valid and order her ass to arbitration. And look, if she do, she gonna object. Okay, this is the meat and potatoes. No declaration satisfies this requirement either. First, none establish authenticity of the original purported contract, and the defendant has not provided the original. So now she's saying that's not the original. And guess what? He can't provide the original because he doesn't have it notarized. Now, see, when you get it notarized, you get it stamped. When you stamped, it's like it's kind of like it becomes a braille on there. Okay. And because there's no stamp, all he has is an electronic copy. Now, the judge knows she signed it. He knows she signed it. She knows she signed it. But because it's not notarized, she's arguing Florida law. Second, none states where the original is or how it has been stored, if at all, if the time. Chances are this was an electronic agreement. since it was allegedly executed. Finally, one of the declarations asserts that it is accompanied by a duplicate, guys, that accurately reduces the original of the purported contract. Reliance on them would be error. Like this, look, guys, she has nothing to lose. If she could break this NDA, book deals, interview deals, we talking millions. So she has a million reasons to go after this NDA versus not. And look, hey, this is not a true and correct copy. This is not a true and correct copy. She's arguing that. She's saying, hey, this is version 4 of it. And because the defendant has not offered the court an authenticated, admissible contract, there is no evidence before the court on which it could reach a conclusion that the parties agreed to arbitrate. And someone said she's gambling it all. This is a huge gamble. Huge gamble. But what does she have to lose? Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. All right, so now let's get into one of the main events. And we're going to talk about Isreal Adesanya. And is my man Azza still in the chat? Is Azza still in the chat? Okay, let me load up some things real quick. Let me close down some tabs. We're talking about this, guys. This is smooth. This is smooth. We're gonna talk about this, then we're gonna talk about XQC because Isreal, believe it or not, guys, I hate to say it, but okay, Azza is in the chat. Maybe Azza is from New Zealand. So he knows about how the law works that's about to jam his ass up, because I'm going to show you. So first we're gonna go to this. We're gonna look at hold on, I gotta maneuver, guys. I gotta maneuver. Give me a second. We're gonna look at how it started. You're like, Henry, how did it start? I am gonna show you how it started. Give me a second. I gotta go to my downloads. Downloads right here. All right. So this is how it started. Now I did a video on this, or if you saw the video, you kind of know. But maybe when I dropped the link, he could come up and actually explain how it works, because he lives in New Zealand. If I recall correctly, Azza lives in New Zealand, and since I saw him on Insta, I know what he looks like. So this would be a great thing for him to explain to people how it works. All right, so what do we have here? They're about to talk about it. This is the leak, guys. They leaked it.
Friends, I didn't see any of this. I seen a tiny bit of it. I seen Izzy tweet something. I was confused because I didn't really know. But Izzy's ex-girlfriend, so not married, right? They were never married, I don't believe.
I don't think so. No.
Here we go. Another girlfriend, guys. You think XQC had it bad? This is another.
Gotta get my bag and run.
Wants half of his shit. I don't know how their relationship was ever, because I didn't even know he had a girlfriend or anything. But to want half of his shit, to want half of what he's gone out there and done, is absolutely ridiculous. Be happy, Izzy. Give her $1,000.
$1,000. He's like, hey, give her $1,000.
Like, she'll be all right. But yeah, that's crazy to want half. Unless, I mean, it's hard to say. Who knows? Maybe if they were together for 15 years since the beginning.
Now, they were together, I think, 1.5 years, guys. 1.5 years, and she's asking for half.
And she didn't work because she was constantly making him food, massaging, at the gym, doing all this stuff for him. Then I say, yeah, maybe not, definitely not half. No way. Hell, half. But maybe compensate a little bit.
I didn't even hear it.
All right, so that is how it leaked. Now we're gonna look at his response. Okay, there's a good response. It is a little vulgar, so there is that. Give me a second. I gotta get to my bookmarks. But what do you think, guys? Do girlfriends deserve half? Like, if you my girlfriend and we've been together a while, do you deserve half my stuff? Like, anything, anyone is like, yo, yeah, she deserve half. Is anyone on the no? All right, so here's his response to her. It's a little vicious. And I know we got some people with sons in the chat. So here's his response.
You have never helped me make money, only ever cost me money. Now you think you deserve half my. What an entitled, pompous brat you are. I spit on you. I dare you to start your stupid campaign. Your threats don't work here anymore. They're fired. You are responsible for your emotions. You don't care about my life because you've sold info about me. So I don't care about yours.
Look, when you sell info about somebody, you trying to make the book. You're trying to make the bag. Not only are you selling info about me, allegedly, you're also trying to sue me for half my stuff. And I'm telling you this, he could lose. He's already losing time, energy, and effort. But will he lose the war? I don't know, but he's definitely losing the battle.
I don't even hate you. I just don't care about you. I've not been in love with you for a while. In summary, I'm glad this all happened. I wouldn't change a thing. I'm glad I finally have someone who can stand next to me and not feel like my shine takes away from theirs, confident in her own light. This will be the last time you are hearing from me. My lawyers will be in touch. Nail painting emoji. Bye, Style Benders X. Is he followed up with this photo? It's a photo of Amber Heard.
Now, look, he's comparing himself to Johnny Depp. And what does he say? Remember, women can lie to try to ruin a man. And that is exactly what he is accusing her of. But when I tell you he's already gonna lose, you're like, Henry, no way is Isreal Adesanya going to lose. Like, it's the law. It's the law. That's how men are losing. We don't know the law that governs our relationships. Give me a second. And that is hold on, give me a second. Where are all these videos? Here we go. Now, I did a video on this, and we're going to go through it really quickly because some people probably already watched the video. And here's some things I want you guys to take away. This is New Zealand. Okay, this is the most Googled man as a fighter. As a fighter, no one's getting Googled more than him. Okay, and he's good. He is great. He's worth $4 million. And what's happening? His girlfriend, who's deleted all her socials, a New Zealand real estate agent, is coming for half. Here she go right here. There she go. I need my famous quote. They weren't even together that long. 2019 is when they got together, guys. 2019. And I believe they broke up, 2020? 2020, yep. The pair ended their relationship in 2020, and the reason for their split was initially unknown. Okay? After 2 years, okay, he recently, Isreal, shared screenshot messages he supposedly sent to her over 2 years after they went their separate ways. Guys, this is a 2-year relationship and asking for half. And you like, ain't no way. They were never married. They don't have kids. They in the bathtub, right? You know, right before this. He already claimed that she sold him out. What else? What else is going on? She want half his net worth, which is $2 million for 2 years. That's what $1 million a year was. This prostitution. Now, here are some text messages where, she said, I've worked in the mental health, so I'm really good at manipulating people, but I would never use it. So she's self-admitting that she's manipulative. It's not always fun living in the shadow or taking second priority because what he is doing so important. After a while, it just makes me feel small. So now she's jealous, guys. She is jealous of her boyfriend. Jealous. I can't even imagine this. Izzy, if I move out, I'll drift away. Now, this is where he go in on her ass. He talking about spitting on her, and then that whole money bit, all that good stuff. He compared it to Hakimi's wife. Very relatable. Imagine being so effing entitled that you think you deserve what a man has worked his whole life for when you came into his life with nothing and tried to leave with millions. God damn, man. This happens every day. But our chief Hakimi, my assets are protected. I would have taken half or ish too, but I don't want nothing. I won't half of nothing. All right. So how is he going to lose, guys? I am about to play a video for you on how he's going to lose because this guy is about to explain it right here. And I got a New Zealand lawyer. You like, you got a New Zealand lawyer? Like, yes. I got a New Zealand lawyer to explain how he can lose. Not that he will, but how he can. So listen up right here. And let's get into it.
The New Zealand Property Relationships Act.
It's a de facto relationship. This is the equivalent to a common law marriage. So this is a New Zealand lawyer about to break down what a de facto relationship is.
The general principle is that separating spouses are each entitled to half of all relationship property. This principle of equal division doesn't just apply to married couples. It also applies to partners in a civil union and de facto relationships. The Act defines de facto relationship as a relationship between two people of any gender above the age of 18 who are living together as a couple. As you can see, this definition is so wide.
All you got to be doing is be over 18 living together, guys. Over 18 living together. And someone said this is a Chinese lawyer, and my man Aza, who is in New Zealand right now, is like, hey, we got a large Chinese population. What are you talking about? Let's keep going. I wanted to specifically get a New Zealand lawyer to explain how the law works.
That a dating relationship could become a de facto relationship under the law without the parties fully realizing.
Did you guys hear that? Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Let me rewind it. A de facto relationship become a relationship can become a de facto relationship without the couples realizing it. You see, she's playing chess, he's playing checkers. He like, well, I'm not going to marry her. I'm not going to get her pregnant. We're going to be boyfriend and girlfriend. We're going to be shacking up playing house. She's going to be busting it wide open for me. And next thing you know, she like, hold up. What do you mean we're breaking up? You mean we have to break up this de facto relationship? He like, de facto what? The fact, don't worry, my lawyer's going to explain it to you all. I'll rewind it, guys. I'll rewind it.
The Act defines de facto relationship as a relationship between two people of any gender above the age of 18 who are living together as a couple. As you can see, this definition is so wide that a dating relationship could become a de facto relationship under the law without the parties fully realizing. The Act does provide some guidance, and the courts will look at the following factors to determine whether the relationship is a de facto one.
All right, so now we're about to look up these factors, right? And we're going to see if he qualifies for these factors. This is how men lose. You like, how are men losing? I'm like, he didn't know about the factor relationship when he moved her ass in. That's how he lost.
The courts will look at, number one, the duration of the relationship. Number two, the nature and extent of common residence. Number three, whether or not a sexual relationship exists.
Okay, so look, we know they were living together. They know they shared a house together. And we know he wasn't just there not, you know what I'm saying? So just those three steps alone, hey, that's 3 for 3. Let's keep going.
Number four, the degree of financial dependence. Number five, the ownership of property. Number six, the degree of mutual commitment to a shared life. Number seven, the care and support of children.
Now look, there is no children, but if this ain't fucking 6 out of 7, come on, God, this is 6 out of 7. Did they not have property ownership? Did he not have a house? Was there not a mutual commitment to each other? Was she financially dependent on him? Probably not, but you think you think that she's gonna say she's not financially dependent on him? Like, yo, this ain't, you think it's a game, you think you playing house, you think you got some in-house booty, and she just lining your ass up.
Children. Number 8, the reputation and public aspects of the relationship. Irrespective of these factors, the assessment of a de facto relationship by a judge is a very subjective exercise. Therefore, even if you think you're in a casual dating relationship, it is possible that the court may determine that you are in fact in a de facto relationship.
Did you hear that, right? So now Now, if you don't know, there's a recent rumor that Israel said he hates New Zealand. He said he hates New Zealand. Okay. Kind of like when Tate said he hates Romania, like Romania government is corrupt. Next thing you know, he in jail for 180 days. So now the guy who said allegedly he hates New Zealand is going to be relying on a New Zealand judge to say he was not indeed in a de facto relationship. Oh my goodness.
In which case, the principle of equal division of relationship property may apply to you. Speak to us at Capstone Law.
Okay, let's play it back. So look, let's put everything up here. Let's put it all up here on the stream. Public recognition, he meets that. Mutual commitment to each other, he meets that. Property ownership, I'm pretty sure he owned property that that was going on. Financial dependence. Look, my ex said she was financially dependent on me and financially destitute without my contribution. So even though that's not true, she put it in there. They definitely had sex. They definitely lived in a common residence. Duration, Aza says, is 2 years. She's going to argue that their relationship started the moment she met him. Now, I don't have the legal documents to support any of my theories, any of my speculations, but he meets 7 out of the 8 criteria. So all this big talk that he's doing, that she's not going to get a penny, is crap. He already lost. Now he may not lose the war in the end, but he's going to lose in the form of legal fees. He's going to lose in the form of time. That's why I said all men are losers. We lost. We think we win, but we lost. Now let's keep it going.
Public aspects of the relationship.
Just one more time.
Irrespective of these factors, the assessment of a de facto relationship by a judge is a very subjective exercise. Therefore, even if you think you're in a casual dating relationship, it is possible that the court may determine that you are in fact in a de facto relationship, in which case the principle of equal division of relationship property may apply to you. Speak to us at Capstone Law. If you have any questions, we will be happy to assist you.
All right, so man, maybe he should go reach out to Capstone Law and get a consultation. All right, guys, so now we are here at the main event. Mr. XQC is back in the news, and this time it is not the best of news. It is probably the worst of news. And let's first start with his trial update, guys. So here we go. If you're here for XQC, let's get it. But what, before we get to XQC, guys, what do you think about this Isreal Adesanya? Do you think he's going to lose? 1, if you think he's going to lose. 2, if you think he's going to come out unscathed. I think it's not looking good for him. I've only learned it now. As I said, it's 3 years now. Tragic. There's a lot of ones in the chat. It's a lot of look. I just presented you guys with the facts. I presented you with the facts. You like, no way. What do you mean? I thought he was good. I thought not Valid said too. Some people said no, he gonna be good. I'm telling you. Even if he wins, guys, even if Isreal Adesanya wins, and it's deemed that he is indeed not married, he's already losing time. He's already losing energy going to this person that he was only with for less than 2 years. And she's going to argue that the relationship started whenever they first met. Now, since then, right, some people, he's still back at it. He like, look, I am going to try again. He's going to try again. The only question is, do you think he's going to move his new girl in? You're like, who's his new girl?
So, but I can't.
He got another one. They be going, this Zoomer editing and his reputation. Now, look, she ain't throwing no dirt on his name yet, but new girlfriend. This is the new
love of my life,
who's not jealous, and he's already posting there. Look, man, guys, keep your stuff off the net. Trust me. Just keep it off the net.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Like that's
Izzy
the
has
girl.
been recently seen with a girl, and he shares her in his story, but doesn't mention her inso. But I caught you this time.
The schizos be out there. Look, he got another one. Now, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Women are smart. Do not ever think women are dumb, especially ones who want to cash your ass out. The ones you think that are there for you, they're there for you. Trust me, they're not. And if you don't believe me, you can ask our guy XQC. Is the woman that you thought was there for you? Nope. All right. So let's first start with a update on the court case. So where are we at with the court case? Now, when I show you this, don't get alarmed, guys. Don't get crazy. All right. Don't trip. Don't trip. Let me make it bigger so you guys can see it. All right. Where are we at? We are right here with it. Where's my, I don't got my upper light. Okay. Give me a second. Let me make it a little smaller. This is where we at with the case. Can y'all see? Yeah, y'all can see. All right. So it was sealed. I showed you the First Amendment motion after it was sealed. There's been a notice. This was the deposition that I showed you. So she got deposed, I believe, on May 2nd, hopefully, allegedly. And if, whatchamacallit, Dominic Ruiz, appreciate you being with me. He said, wait an hour and a half for XQC. You know, it is, look, man, anyway, so this is where we at. Temporary orders. I showed you guys the temporary orders. I'm not going to show them again. But what are we at? What are we at with this XQC stuff? Okay, I'll bring up the temporary orders for you guys. Y'all like, what were the temporary orders? Yada yada yada. Same. Finally, XQCL's in the chat. All right, let me bring up the goddamn temporary orders. Let me find them. Let me find them. Ruling further temporary orders. All right. If maybe y'all missed it. Some people be like, don't be watching it all. Yada yada yada. All right, we'll go through the temporary orders one more time. All right, so here we go. I hate going through temporary orders when I got my attire on, but it is what it is. Give me a second. Let me get the proper orientation for you guys. All right, so remember the temporary orders. We'll go through it relatively quickly so you guys can see it. I know the case is sealed. Don't tell Sammy I got these because she might be like, yo, how does Henry keep getting this? Don't tell her. Don't tell her. So if you didn't see the temporary orders, here they go. So let's go through them really quickly. What she's not pregnant. She still has the BMW, the Tesla. He's still, the new temporary orders is below. He still can't drive the McLaren, guys. I know it sucks. Oh my goodness. Someone said, we gonna get to that wedding ring. We gonna get to that red ring. Utilizing funds in his possession. You know, this was real. These are the temporary orders. Utilizing funds in his possession to acquire clothing, no drip. Changing the goddamn Tesla password. This is everything that was granted to her. The judge didn't sign it. I didn't request a new one. Okay. So there's the temporary orders. Now let's get back to the goddamn thing and let me explain how this stuff works. Okay. All right. So look at this, right? Now, this right here is very important. It means it could be one of three things, guys. One of three things. It says canceled, trial before the court. They had a court date set for June 2nd. It's canceled. What could this mean? What could this possibly mean for him? I told you. One, it could mean that they're getting a new trial date. Okay. But on the other hand, it could mean, and let me look, I hope it don't mean this. And this could be actually good, but it can mean that they're settling. As in, he's going to give her some money or she's going to drop the lawsuit whatever it is, they'll settle out of court and we'll never see it. And we may never see the adeptization. Or it could be worse. Worse could be that they are not settling and the lawsuit is going to get withdrawn. Okay. And you're like, well, if they're going to get withdrawn, why wouldn't it say it? Okay. That is a great question. That's a great observation. And the reason why it does not say it, give me 1 second. Let me remove it from the stream because I have to show you this thing real quick. Oh my goodness. They be killing me with this right here. So look, this is where you get all the court documents. This website, this page right here, let me show it to you guys so you guys can see it right here. And what does this say? What does this say? Let me make it big. Let me, I hate this, whatchamacallit. Let's make it slightly bigger. What does it say right here? Williams County public access will be unavailable May 20th due to system maintenance. We apologize for the inconvenience. So this could literally be them intentionally not loading up stuff to bog down the server to make the whatever maintenance easier. So when I say, hey, it is what it is. It could mean nothing or it could mean something. Okay. They doing maintenance, and trust me, guys, they are not like Google where they're constantly updating the results or anything like that. I promise you, they are not. They could care less about it. So 4 days, but I'm telling you, you saying 4 days, maybe Monday we'll have something new. But I can't promise that because if they're settling it, like me, I'm trying to settle mine. I haven't even looked at my court docket because it's just so depressing to look at. But I know I got a trial date for the 22nd. Maybe it's still on there. Maybe it's not. I just talked to my lawyer because I don't want to look at it. So that is what's going on with the court case. Now, when I first saw it, it was whatchamacallit. It was scheduled for the 9th. They had a trial date scheduled for the 9th. The date from the 2nd moved to the 9th. Live band. Anyway, and shout out to my guy Dust. He says, just helping for the desktop fund. I appreciate you guys. I'm like, I want to say I'm close to 50%, if not at 50%. So every bit helps. I appreciate that. Now let's talk about what everyone has gotten their stuff in the kerfuffle. You're like, what's going on? Now look, guys, I could have leaked this yesterday and I just gave it to the other guy to do it. And I think he did a good job. Hopefully you guys liked the whatchamacallit. Y'all liked his video by my man from Drama Court. Is Drama Court watching right now? Let me check Drama Court. Give me a second. General Drama Court. We talking about y'all. Talking about y'all. All right. Let's drop that down. So what are we here to talk about? Now, look, guys, when it comes to XQC, it's a Discord server that I'm on that people hate that I'm on. They're like, why are you on that server? I'm like, because I want to be. But it is a LSF clap the clip. Oh, they clapped it. He got like 100,000 views out of it. He got 100,000 views out of it. But Drama Court it may not be the best because they talk about a lot of crazy stuff in Drama Court. But I don't talk about some of the stuff that they talk about in Drama Court because I just don't. They may try to get me to engage, but all right, give me a second. I gotta pull up some stuff. 1 second. So what are we talking about? We're talking about the XQC whatchamacallit? Delete. All right. Give me a second. That's out. All right. I think we're good now. And if you are new, here, guys, do me a favor and subscribe. All right, so this is what we're talking about. right here. There constantly seems to be she is good at manipulation, and I'm not even going to try to act like she's not. Because anytime she posts something, everyone reacts to it. Me, other juicers, everything. Okay. So first it was this clip. I believe this was back in January. This is at some motocross event. This is the screen that she posted to her story. And this is him taking a picture with a fan. Shout out to him for taking a picture with a fan. But what this confirms is they are at this event together. And like it or not, divorce was happening. Now you have this clip where she got us real good, got me real good. I clipped a whole video on it about her being at the same house as him. And someone pointed out that her eyebrows were shaved, and because her eyebrows were shaved, they kind of mapped out the time of whatever, that she wasn't at the house, that she was tricking us, and they were not at the house together. This, 2 times is a coincidence. But 3 times, guys, now we have this. Now we have this. We have this seemingly innocent picture, right? With XQC and Nicolas Cage. And it looks innocent. It looks good. Great picture. But what happened later? 5 days later, we get this picture. And who is she with? Now look, guys. This date stamp is important. This is important. The reason this date stamp is because this is at or on the same day XQC took the same picture. Now, if you notice, Nicolas Cage is wearing the same thing. And this is not some wax figure. And do not go harass her page, guys. Do not message her. Do not do anything of that nature. And I tried to see if it was Photoshopped. And I'm like, this is the only part that I was like, I don't think it's Photoshopped. I really think she was there with him. Not XQC explicitly, but just in the same location. And I can't say definitively that they wasn't together. I know that, no, he probably wouldn't take a picture with her. But did they cross paths? More than likely. And people are saying she's baiting him for a response. And it's working because it gets everyone up in arms. But this is the killer, guys. This ring right here. Right here. This is definitely an engagement ring. And it's an engagement ring because when you get married, you add another band to it. Boop. So, and the song is P Talk. And now it is speculating that, and she got this iced out bracelet right here. You know what I'm saying? I can't definitively say that X ain't buy this ring for her. I can't say it. I can't say it. Like, I wish he would talk about the case. And no, people are saying XQC like one of her TikToks. Look, guys. Oh, man. Is this true? Is this true, guys, in the chat? I know this is so parasocial, but if she was trying to get $500,000 out of you and you get back with her, only thing she's doing is building a stronger case. That's it. If XQC gets back with Adept, she is just going to build a stronger divorce case. Now, I can't say he didn't buy it, and she definitely enjoys the attention. Someone said she marrying Nick Cage. Nope. No, not a chance in hell. Now let's go to, you guys had a lot of questions about the case. I have no source. This is all speculation. So do not hold me to this. Okay. Do not hold me to anything. I'll go through the pictures again. It is very coincidental that after he takes a picture with Nicolas Cage, she takes one too. And just looking at the glasses, it's the same glasses. It's the same shirt. You can slice it and dice it. They were at this place together. There's something sus going on. I agree. It is so suspect. But men do it all the time. do not think that just because they're going through a divorce that they cannot get back together. Not saying that they would, not saying that they could, not saying that they did. But this ring, it is, man, she's good. Shout out to Adept. She knows how to ruffle some feathers. Didn't they have a trial on May 8th? No trial yet. No trial yet. So I'm happy you asked that question. Let me go to y'all questions that y'all post on the community tab. And give me a second. Let me get there. Let me X this out. But what questions do y'all have about this case? Someone said, is she baiting him? Can she be sued or anything? No. Nothing can be done for baiting. Baiting is not illegal. Well, Nicolas Cage could have been doing a meet and greet. Oh, sorry, man. My balls is whatchamacallit. All right, so here is the community tab. I got to remove the pictures, guys. Stop screen. Here is the community tab. Let me share it. One second. Because you guys have some questions. So if you got questions, you can post them in the chat or you can post them on this thing. And please, guys, y'all know she's in the chat, guys. Y'all know she is watching the stream. My shit came up in her goddamn court trial. So chances are they were in the same airport coming back from court. I don't know. And she's saying that P talks. She did play that P talk song. All right. So what do we have here, guys? What were your guys' statements y'all made on Sammy? Let me go over. Let me put myself right here with it. All right. So what did Dominic Ruiz say, who's actually in the chat? He said, she's baiting. I would like to know how the judge will react to this obvious baiting she's been doing, trying to get his fans to react to her. Based on the notes we saw, she must effing hate Adept. All right, so he's talking about the judge's notes that leaked out. They were at some picture. They took a picture with him. I don't know how the judge will review it because technically she's not talking about the case. And more importantly, she's not telling you guys to watch her or anything. She's just posting pictures. Someone said, who cares? Plan B said, XQC might be Peppa Pega. He's not dumb. If he got back with her, that would basically ensure she gets half. And clearly, her motives were to take half. I've always got a bad vibe from her. Like she didn't actually like XQC, but put up with him for convenience. Okay. And shout out to my guy Dust Productions. What does he say? Apparently she is banning people on her chat right now that are coming from guys. Why are y'all fucking going to her chat? You idiots. Jesus, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my goodness. I told you don't go to her chat. Thank you, Dust, for letting us know that. He is right. Oh my goodness. What makes y'all question this again? Did they get back together? I don't know. If he still likes her, she's either a good manipulator or she has information on him that she doesn't want out, which could possibly be true, guys. And I don't want to just necessarily rule that out. I don't want to rule that out. And y'all are on her chat watching her. That is wild. That is wild. And shout out to her from opening her chat because now she's just banning y'all for coming in, probably spamming XQCL, which I do not encourage you guys to do. But let me talk about this for a second, guys. Let me talk about this. Give me a second. Let me put her up on the screen. Adept and XQC. So you guys have a visual reference. Share this tab. Give me a second. Let's talk about it. Let's kind of put this to rest, sort of say. All right, so I did jot down some notes about this. If they get back together, it is what it is. No one could stop them. It's not illegal. It's a huge waste of everyone's time, energy, and money, but it wouldn't be the first time, okay? It would not be the first time anyone has a husband has gotten back with a wife or vice versa, but eventually it does end the same way it was supposed to end, which was in divorce. And first they were at the motocross event, which I thought was odd. Coincidence. Adept was trolling us playing, the video where she was in the California house. Now comes that third picture where she's out with Nicolas Cage. He's out with Nicolas Cage. This is alarming, but not impossible. Now, what I would like to, what do I want from XQC? What not that he owes me anything or whatever, but if this were to end and they settle, which, maybe they'll do, I do have my list of demands. Maybe you guys could, respectfully let them know. An interview would be nice, but it's not realistic. Possibly, but this is very realistic. I would love for him to be honest, because he speaks to a larger audience, okay? And I want him to share his whole family court experience with his audience openly and honestly. Talk about, how he felt to know, someone was using the laws of court to control him. I want him to talk about when did he first learn about the divorce? Because I know he was served via email. It wasn't like they had to come up on him in the streets anywhere. Most importantly, anything that his lawyer told him that he could have done different to avoid this situation altogether legally. Now, I know there's a domestic partnership agreement, but there has to be something deeper that he could have done to protect himself. And I get it. This is not an easy subject to broach and maybe something that he would rather not talk about. But this is what happens when men go through these traumatic experiences with women in the family court and they don't educate other men. So what happens ultimately is other men following his same footsteps and they get jammed up, and then maybe he'll share some advice then. But he speaks to such a large audience, his message can be heard by millions if he just give men the heads up. Hey, this is what happened to me. This was my experience. I hired a lawyer. This is where I went wrong. This is what I should have did differently. Don't be like me. Learn from my mistakes. If he do that, that would be perfect. That would be beneficial to millions of people. Millions of men, millions of his followers, millions of his subs. It will go viral, but I'm not sure he wants to talk about that, and especially in a serious nature. To say, hey guys, watch out. This would happen to me. Don't be like me. Learn from my mistakes. That is me. I started this whole channel to educate men on family court, and then it morphed into me doing investigations for Power Rangers, where we still educate, men on things. So shout out to XQC. I still look, if he get back with Adept, it would break my heart. And if he was to get back with Adept and that shit was to go south and she was to really jam his ass up in family court, he deserves it. She showed you her hand. She showed you her intentions. If you saw that and you decided to go forward with it, then you deserve everything that comes to you, be it good or bad. Now, shit, they can get back together, have a baby, build a family, and all that good stuff. But if he goes back, she will destroy him completely. Just jamming him up now? No. She would destroy him completely. Who knows? Maybe a book will come out. If I'm him, I stay away from her. 50 feet away from her at all times. I don't want to be near her because she showed me, who she was. And you got to believe people when they show you who they are the first time. You wait, you're like, well, no, we talked about it. She loves me. I love her. She was just mad at me and she was trying to do that. And his ass, if he's silly enough to marry her, and then he will literally really get divorced if he marries her. And maybe, now I know he wants to move to Canada. This is all speculation, right? If he takes her to Canada with him, he will experience a Canadian divorce. I promise you. Look, men are losers. We're suckers for love. We're romantics. We love her. You know what I'm saying? She was with me when I didn't have millions of followers. And you're going to be like, oh, well, she would never do that. Like, what the fuck you mean she would never do that? She just tried to do that. She literally just tried to do that. She tried to get spousal support from you. What? Off a 2-year roommate situation. $500,000 from you. She don't want you driving a McLaren. She wanted the 2 cars. She wants you to keep paying her damn Tesla bills. There is no way in hell I would want to be seen with this person. This person is your enemy. This person is not your they do not mean well for you. If you were to lose $12 million subs tomorrow, she would treat you like you don't exist. But because you got the followers, you got the money, you are on her radar. And don't just think you're on her radar, you're a target, XQC. You're a high value target. Move accordingly. Conduct yourself as such. You got a fucking great lawyer. Tell him to give you some advice on how to move and some solutions. Okay. Now look, these solutions I'm about to give you guys are just like condoms. You could wear one, but that just reduces your chances of catching the STD in pregnancy. But it's not 100% proof, foolproof. Shit's break. So these are the solutions for guys. And I know guys gonna be like, well, I want to get married. So get a prenup, get a postnup. Those are all great ideas. However, guess what? All them shit's gonna get challenged. Prenup, challenged. Postnup, challenged. And not saying you won't win the war, but you'll lose the battle. You'll lose the money that you put into fighting her, fighting the prenup, or fighting her, fighting the postnup. And them shits could get thrown out. So you could spend all this money doing it. Now, if you look at every case that I've brought to you guys, what is at the root of every case? And don't say him dating a woman, because that's not the root of every case. If you look at XQC, you look at Isreal Adesany's girlfriend, Isreal Adesanya and whatever, I can't say his name, his girlfriend. If you look at her and you look at XQC and you look at some other cases I've covered, what do they all have in common? Not gold diggers. It's not the gold diggers. It's not the money. I mean, money is an aspect, but it's not the money. How could all of this been avoided? Guys, you've been following my content for so long. And I know we got some women in chat who probably already know the answer. All of this could have been avoided by them doing one thing. Prenup, no. Prenup requires you to get married. And Cheyenne says she's a hopeless romantic. Love is always a possibility, no matter how many times you've been burned. Oh, that's so sweet, Cheyenne. You remind me of the love of my life.
Love of my life.
Okay. So this all could have been avoided. There we go. Warped finally got it. Warped finally got it. Not moving in together. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay. Now you like, but I love her. I want to have, that on deck. Okay. All right. You want to have it on deck. Great. Make her live next door. Simple. Hey, I'm going to get me an apartment over here. There's an apartment over there. How about you rent that apartment across the hall? That's your house. This is my house. That is a foolproof way to reduce this. And shout out to my first super chat from our guy, Vampire, who says, ain't no way, boy.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Look.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I'm telling you, it's
Boy, ain't
possible.
No way.
It is very possible. You think the ultra rich don't do it? What do? They pay for their girlfriends to have an apartment. When they want to, you know what I'm saying? They pop in, they pop out. That's what you can do. That is a solution. Now, don't think just because you're not living with them, they still can't sue your ass. Because look, Tiger Woods, he lived with her. He kicked her out. She called him a landlord, said you were supposed to evict me. XQC, he lived with a debt. Common law divorce. Isreal Adesanya, he lived with his girlfriend. Now she is trying to de facto relationship break up with him and separate him from half his earnings. All you got to do, it's possible. You could love someone and not live with them. Just live close. Have them move close to you. That eliminates a lot. That eliminates common law marriage. That eliminates the de facto relationship. That eliminates you being a landlord. That eliminates her false accusing you in your own house and then you getting kicked out. I'm just trying to educate you guys. All right, so what else can you do? What else? Now, look, the downside of you living next door, because there's no foolproof plans, is if the relationship ends, now you got a stalker. And you could be the stalker. Men could be the stalker. She break up with you, and then next thing you know, I'm knocking on her door. Hey, what's up? And you looking out your peephole like, yo, why is Henry over there? I'm like, bro, you already know why I'm here. You know. And someone said that's too much. Yeah, I know. It's very tempting to live with someone, to split bills, to, level up, if you will, as Gabrielle Union. And next thing you know, you're gonna get cashed out. Keep all finances separate. Okay. Never mix your money. Never. Hey, can I get on your bank account? Nope. No. Can I get on your credit card? Nope. Can I get on that Tesla account? Nope. No. No, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. Now, I can set you up your own Tesla account and put some money on it because I'm more well off, but you are not getting on my Tesla account. Here's some money for your Tesla account. That's how you do it, guys. You look, treat everything like a business transaction. Keep yourself separate. Do not get jammed up by the laws. All these guys are jammed up by the laws that they did not know existed. But guess what? You think Sammy didn't know about common law divorce? You think Adesanya's girlfriend didn't know about common law divorce? You think Tiger Woods' ex-girlfriend did not know about the Florida Landlord Act that she violating his ass on, that she's using to accuse him of sexual harassment? You think she didn't know about that? You think she didn't know about the Speak Up Act? I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. Shout out to all my women in the chat too. Shout out to Cheyenne. Shout out to San. Shout out to Francis. Shout out to Niece. All the women in the chat who follow them. All four of y'all. Appreciate y'all. And look, it can happen to women too. It can happen to women too. Just saying. Just saying. Someone had a good question earlier. Let me get to it. I was in between my rant. Let me get to their question. Not living together in the same place. No. Any questions, guys? Someone had a great question, but I was cooking. I was cooking.
Let him cook.
Where I was like, that's a great question, but I got to keep going. Sometimes I do look at the chat. If you posted a question I didn't answer, repost it, because it was a great question. It was about the court case. Know that you saved. Look, I'm trying to save lives. Look, guys. I do have another story, but I just didn't want to play it because we've been here for like 2 hours. A man, look, you could lose your life. And you like lose your life. Yeah, he lost it. One man lost his life. One man lost his sobriety. But I don't want to hit y'all with too much too fast. You know what I'm saying? I got to ease y'all into it. I'm just trying to educate y'all on new laws. Look, Zesty dropping knowledge. Zesty. Look, never start a business together. Never be a boss and an employee. Yeah, that's Tiger Woods, guys. Why would someone want to meet Nicolas Cage? Man, I would meet Nicolas Cage in a heartbeat. Face off, bro. Legend. Legend. What does Vampire say? I'm confused. How much money do you have to make compared to partner to say you're unable to sustain yourself? That is a great question. It's all subjective. It's all subjective by a judge. I kid you not. The difference in income between me and my soon-to-be ex-wife was not that much. But they ruled that her cost of living was more than mine. And because of that, and I made more money, I had to pay her alimony. And it's very subjective. That's why you should just never let the state enter your life via a relationship, because they're just going to backdoor you. And that and Dust is right, guys. It's against the law to be in this chat and not like the stream. If you learned something today, you should like the stream. If you laugh today, you should like the stream. And I got like, oh man, I had so many heartbreaking stories, but we got behind on time. I got a guy who can't freaking retire because of his wife gave all her retirement away to someone else, to a catfish. It is bad, guys. Look, Sam knows, right? The law is not meant to be used that way. It's not. That's the thing. The laws on the books are not to be used to cripple men financially or women. But what happens is people find these loopholes and they weaponize it. Oh, I was living with Sam for 2 years. All right, I'm about to de facto break up with her and get the state involved because I won't have her house and everything that she bought since we were together. Look, Zesty is dropping knowledge. Do not co-own property or any object if you want to give the other person something. Consider it a present, and it's going after that. Yeah, because that's the McLaren. That is the McLaren. They co-own the McLaren according to Adept. McLaren 720s. This thing right here, they co-own it. So as a result of them co-owning it, it's half hers. According to her, she's on the title. So Zesty, how old are you? Check in. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitch right now. 10,000 of y'all. Appreciate y'all. I just got my first Twitch check like today or something. Look. Okay, look, here's the thing, right? You saying, well, that's according to her. The judge would not order no one to drive it if she did not have proof that they both own the McLaren, which is a title. So don't think that, oh, well, she said they own it. They own it. They own it together in perpetuity. All right, guys. Any other questions? For my Power Rangers fans. Now, we got the Black Ranger, right? We could do it Saturday at 8 o'clock. Or we could do it Wednesday at whatchamacallit. Someone's had another question. One question. When will we find out if they're married or not? If they settle out of court, never. Unless he tell you. If he tell you that they're married, it's going to be on him. Here's the thing, guys. Wednesday next week, I got my daughter tomorrow. So we can have it Wednesday next week. We'll have a member. So to answer your question, Zesty. Sorry, damn, I put the wrong one up. He said, when will we find out if they're married or not? We'll find out if they settle. We'll never find out. If it actually goes to trial, we'll find out because the judge will have to rule that if they're married or not. But if they settle, I'll never know. And here's the thing, guys. Let's put them back up there about this XQC stuff in Adept. She can, and I quote, put in the settlement that they were married. That he has to admit that they were married. It's a dirty look, man. It's an
evil world we live in.
She could put it in there and say this is an official divorce decree and settle it that way. And he will be out the lawsuit. But I wonder if he would hit her with an NDA. If I'm him, I might put an NDA on her ass. Will XQC be able to talk about it if they settle out of court? It depends. Look, Dr. Dre has an NDA with his ex-wife. He can't talk about it. She can't talk about it. Only thing they can say is that they're no longer married. So if he gets an NDA, which I'm pretty sure he might want to at this day and age, hit her with an NDA, make sure it get notarized so you don't get Tiger Woods down here, and tell her she can't talk about it. And then he would say, I can't talk about it either. He would never do that. Shit. He got some secrets, man. Don't act like y'all forgot about Dre. That's right, Dust. What do you mean he would never do that? He would definitely get an NDA. You want her writing a book? Like, what if he blows up to like 20 million subs? Do you want her writing a book about his sex life, his sexual fetishes? You know, his lawyer is definitely going to tell him, hey, get that fucking NDA. Get an NDA. Throw her a couple dollars, throw her 100,000 to sign the NDA. Because we don't want no books coming out about you. We don't want her talking about you. We don't want her talking about the case. We don't want her telling, you know, how you like your we don't want any of that. He tells us that kind of stuff himself. Yeah, but do we tell? But here's the thing, right? I tell people about, you know, my stuff here, you know, what I do in my free time, but I don't give them the intimate details. You know what I'm saying? I don't be like, oh yeah, I like this position right here. She'll be like, oh, he likes this position. Maybe, look, I don't want to start putting out things that they could have done. I'm talking about him saying that they were married. Her point of view can be damaging, guys. Look, this is a woman telling you this. This is a woman in the chat letting you know that Adept's point of view could damage his ass. Damage him. And people will think it's true no matter what. They'll be like, well, she said it. So they'll be like this. You're like, well, how would it go if she said something? It'll look something like this, guys. Right there. She said this. Actually, like, well, that didn't happen. No one would care. No one would care. So NDA on her ass. Get her out of NDA. Sign this NDA. Now, if I'm him, I'm devious. He got the leverage. He got the money. I do a one-sided NDA. You can't talk about it, but I can. If she signs, she signs. She want the money, she signed. But it's going to cost him some money, guys. It already cost him, 6 months of his life? It happened in November. We're in May, and it's still going on. It's not settled. So, anyway. Are we all good on XQC? Are we all good on XQC so I can get back to my Resilient Army talk? And I'm telling you, look, guys, I got a bigger case bigger than XQC. Only person know about it is Dust. And please, Dust, don't put it in the chat. All right, so we're good on XQC. So can we spam some XQCLs in the chat on y'all way out? If you're on YouTube, like the stream. And now we about to talk Power Rangers. We about to talk Power Rangers, guys. My audience is so split. It's so divided. They be like, you about to talk what? I'm about to talk yeah, so if you one of my day ones and you want to talk some Power Rangers, Black Ranger. Now, here's the thing, guys. I have most of my clips ready for the Black Ranger, Zach. Shout out to everyone who came for XQC. I appreciate y'all. I can't do it tomorrow because I'll have my daughter Wednesday and Thursday. So we'll probably do the members only stream Thursday night. And then I don't even know what we're going to talk about Thursday night. I won't be streaming Friday night because I'm going out. But Saturday, I could definitely do the Power Ranger stream. If you don't want it Saturday, I can do the Power Ranger stream next Wednesday at whatchamacallit. And shout out to my guy, Vampire. What does he say? He says sorry, I said Vampire. Valimpiri. He says, XQCL, good night. Thank you for your contributions, man. I really appreciate you. Look, Saturday works. Saturday, is everyone gonna be here at Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern time? That's what I want to know. I want to, do it on Saturday, then it'd be like 10 people in the chat when we just talk. I mean, we could, but this is what I'll do, guys. This is what I'll do. I'll put a poll up on my channel. San said it won't. San said it won't. Dust saying he drunk. Would y'all rather be sober for this? Because I found out some good information about him. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to spoil it, but some little known facts. I got like an excellent interview. I got an interview where he gets roasted in the first 2 minutes. Somebody roast his ass effortlessly, just torch him. So Saturday, Dust will be drunk. Saying she's like, hey, my mom's in town. She said, hold on. She said her mom gonna be in town. What do you guys want? I really think next Wednesday would be ideal. We could do from 8 to like 11 and it'd be fine. And then we could do a stream on Thursday where we just shoot the shit for the members only for the Resilient Army, where we kick back, relax, and it's not all super duper overly produced. We could laugh, all that good stuff. And also, guys, send me your clips. You can post them on Discord. Did they say anything in Drama Cord? ... Nothing was posted. So y'all can post your stuff on whatchamacallit, not Drama Cord, but y'all can post it in my Discord, guys. There is a Discord server, or you could send it to me via Instagram. which I think Instagram is the best way to send me all funny clips. And see, look, Wednesday works. Next Wednesday, I know it's a week from now. But I think Wednesday we would have a great turnout. It'd be our regular. We won't be keeping y'all up too late because I know people got to go to work. I will have to go to work. I'll be daughter free. And let me just check something. Maybe I'll be divorced by Wednesday, guys. That's another thing. I could potentially be divorced by Wednesday because we have court on the 22nd. So, Nathan, your clips will be shared, my friend. Your clips will be shared. So, let me put this up, guys. Any questions, guys? Share this tab. Y'all know I got the Instagram. There's my profile. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitch. Everybody dipped out. But hopefully today was, I think it was an okay stream. It was a little rushed. But anyway, yes, share your clips with me on Instagram or Discord or Twitch or email them to me or whatever you like. But all right, any questions or I am out of here. No questions? Going once. Going twice. You need a sound for emergency streams. Look, I was supposed to stream yesterday with this and I probably would have went viral, but I didn't want to. I'll be honest. I was like, I just don't want to, guys. I don't want to. So, little integrity. You know what I'm saying? I wonder who all my hate watchers are. My man Joe Morris. From long range, Joe Morris comes in out of nowhere. What are you going to do to celebrate when your divorce is finalized? It's so close, man. Probably cry. In all honesty, like a little bitch. I'll probably shed some tears because guys, I've been trying to get divorced we separated last February. No, February 2021. Sorry. We're beyond the 2-year mark. Beyond the 2 years of me just trying to get divorced. Like, give me the buzzer. Give me the game over. Someone said my hate. But thank you, Joe Morris, for the donation, man. I don't know. What should I do, guys? What should I do when I'm divorced? Look, I'll probably stream, to be honest. Y'all are literally like my close friends. They gonna wish me well. My sister wants to throw me a party, but I just like, guys, I've been through fucking hell. Through hell. Your hate watchers are mostly Miz kids on Twitch or mods or workers of Mizgift. Yeah, I'm following that Mizgift trial too. So whenever he responds, I'm gonna have that shit. So you better make it good. Shout out to my man Dust, man. When the divorce is finalized, we need a members only drinking stream. Man, look, you guys know I don't have that high tolerance, man. I can only drink like 2 beers and I'll be hungover. But I like the members only streams. If you haven't noticed, what I do is when I have the members only stream, they're public, but only members could comment. And then of course I end up getting super duper personal and then I just make it members only. But would y'all drink? Would y'all come up and have a shot with me? Like, that's the thing. If I did a members only drinking stream, would Dust get on camera and take a shot? Would Joe get on camera and take a shot? Would Nathan get on camera and take a shot? Would San get on camera and take a shot? You know, y'all are my core. Y'all are my core. These are the names I see in the chat a lot. Prior said, so did XQC meet up with Adept after all? Maybe. Maybe. I know, guys. Like, I could potentially be divorced come Monday. In the past, look, Zesty been here a while. In the past, you said that you probably wouldn't go to Texas for the XQC trial because of the commitments. Is that still true right now? You know what? Oh man, there's some people who want me to come out to Texas too. They like, hey, come out to Texas. I would need to be divorced to even consider it. And I don't think I can get in the trial. Like, I would love for to walk in the trial, right? And then Sammy see my ass back there with a pen and notepad because because whatchamacallit, because you can't record. You can't record. There will be no recording in the court because, you know, she's worried about it being streamed. And I wouldn't be stupid enough to try to record it at all anyway. But goddamn, it would be the most hilarious thing if Adept walked in the courtroom and she see my black ass in the back row, like, hey. She'll probably be like, yo, get his ass out of here. Because I know he's about to go live soon as he leaves. I would have a fucking pen and paper and just go. Just be like, boop, 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 boop. Just writing. And I would definitely sit on the side of XQC in the courtroom and let me know, like, look, make no mistake, I'm here for him. Fuck you. Parasite. What does Joe said? To celebrate your divorce, hell yeah, I would. All right, Joe. Okay, so I got about 5 people who want to take a shot with me. Live on stream. What are we drinking? I got like some Hennessy White. I don't even know if I could put alcohol on the screen. Oh man, I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys. You don't understand. I've been like in divorce limbo for over 2 years. For over 2 years, I've been in divorce limbo. And the fact of the matter is, it can still go on for an extra 6 months. Or is this 6 months? 16 months to divorce us. We're at the 12-month mark, so it can actually go on for another 4 months. Oh, man. Dust said, pass me the green. I need some weed with my Hennessy. That's a Tupac line, ain't it? Be like William Wallace. Dude, man, when I'm free, I'm going to go live on my personal Facebook and get some things off my chest. That's what I'm going to do. Because that's where I want people to know. They're like, where haven't you been on Facebook? I'm like, why are you only posting pictures of your daughter? And I'm like, you know, because they don't know I've been trying to get out this marriage for 2 years. Anyway, I'm rambling, guys. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for everyone who donated. Thank you, Dust. Thank you, Joe Morris. Thank you, Vampire. Thank you, Sean McAllister. Thank you, all my day ones, my resilient army people who've been with me, whether I'm covering Power Rangers or XQC or Ms. Kiff or Tiger Woods, especially Joe Morris, who loved that Tiger Woods stuff. He's like, yo, give me that Tiger Woods stuff. But Tiger Woods, though, I didn't show this, but Tiger Woods is looking like the judge is going to be on his side. Even though she has a legitimate case that is not finalized. Your laugh reminds me of when you borderline homicidal, like this laugh. Oh, Dust is such an inside joker. All right, man. All right, guys. I appreciate you. I'll leave y'all with something good. I'm gonna leave this for my haters, right? The people who be like this, they wanted me to apologize. They're like, apologize. Like,
Henry, fuck you and your fake ass. You a fake ass bitch.
give her the buzzer. Because look, guys, y'all know what it is. People got me on their thumbnail trying to get views. Getting views off my name. It's hard for me to stand over here in studio while another person is trying to get views off my name. Got me all up in the thumbnail. They like, I'm gonna go live on him. I'm gonna cut a video on him, and they can't even fucking spell. Do spell check, motherfucker. Anyway, so as a result of that, guys, I am going to apologize, and I have to find my apology clip. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, they want me to apologize, so here's my apology. Okay, this is my apology to them. All right, you ready?
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
Exactly. Get the fuck out of here thinking you're getting an apology, mother. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I'll probably leave something for my haters. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. And we out of here. Hope y'all enjoyed the clip. Let's give it one time. For the haters who like, he don't need no apologize, cause I'm a simp and I got simp tattooed on my arm, guys. I'm legit.
I ain't never had more people hate on me. I didn't even know they knew who I was. I didn't know you cared. You know how many people are lurking in your life, looking at every Facebook post, everything you do, but they won't comment and they won't press the like button, but they steady scrolling, just a bunch of scrollers. They so worried about what you're doing, and it's because they can't stop what God wants to do in your life.
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize